Hi there, everybody out there in my stamper world. This is Linda Fisher. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have a blog, DevotedStamper.com, and today I want to show you how to make one of these cute little boxes. And inside the box is a big surprise. It's grandma cookies. I buy these cookies from Sam's Club in Greensboro, North Carolina. You can get them on Amazon, and they make the cutest little sweet treat for most anybody. So I've designed a box to put them in, and I would like to show you how to make it. So let's get started. The box, this one is, I wanted to let you know, this is Rich Razzleberry with Delightful Dijon, and this is Bohemian designer paper, and the stamp set is Num Num. Here's the stamp set, and it has some really cute stamps in it. And then this one, oh gee, I've had this for so long, I have forgotten the paper I use. And today, let me set these to the side. Today we are going to use Blushing Bride cardstock. We are going to use Melon Mambo and English Garden Designer Series paper. This is new in our catalog this year, and it is beautiful. You want to get those out of the way? My granddaughter Gracie is helping me today, and so if anything needs to be done, I just say, "Hey Gracie," and she's right here. All right, let's get started. First thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock that measures 10 by 8. Okay, so you have 10 by 8. And I'm going to say the score lines twice, and I'll try to go a little slow in case you want to write them down. I'm going to score this on the 10-inch side at 3 5/8, 4 5/8, 8 1/4, 9 1/4. Then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch on the 8-inch side, 5 1/2 inches, and 6 1/2 inches. So I'll go through this just one more time really quick. 3 5/8, 4 5/8, 8 1/4, and 9 1/4. What you need, baby? Is that in the way? All right. And 9 1/4. And then we turn it on the 8-inch side, and it's 1 inch, 5 1/2, I'm sorry, and 6 1/2. So here you have it all scored. Now you're going to need to cut some pieces out of it, so I'm going to take my scoring tool away, and that is a wonderful tool, and I'm going to show you the pieces you're going to need to cut out. You're going to need to cut out, I'm going to flip this around now, you're going to need to cut out the pieces that go, let me show you here. We'll just line this up like that. And so the pieces you're going to need to cut out go like this, and then they come up. Let me just draw it for you. And then if you want to copy this, you can. You're going to cut out one more piece that I missed. I like to cut my things at angles because it makes it much tidier when you're putting your project together. So here's everything you're going to cut out. You're going to cut on all these score lines down here, every score line up to the 1-inch line, and then it's going to go like a zigzag. And when you finished, you're going to end up with a product that looks like this. So here's what we're going to do. All right, this is only really my first video, so I'm sure somewhere along the line I'm going to have lots of improvements. So right now, this is what you get. Okay, so I'm going to fold this on all the score lines, like so. Fold it across the bottom, like this, and the top. And you can see it start forming a box. This is just really easy. Now I'm going to use my Fast Fuse to seal the box shut. This Fast Fuse is really nice. It's way quicker than tape, and it's stronger than snail. So then I am just going to fold this over till they meet. So if you can see what I've done, so now I've got the box right here. Now, I'm going to fold these in, and I'm just going to put fast views across the bottom. Okay, like I said, sometimes it gives me a little problem, but not very often. But this time it is. Gracie? Huh. Well, I'm going to have to resort to my snail. Alright, so let's put this down and that down. So now we have our box. And I like to have a little curve here for when you open the box. Oh, I was holding it the wrong way, Gracie said. I'm sorry. Thank you, Gracie. I'm going to use my extra large oval punch, and I'm going to slide it into the front of my box, and I'm just going to punch out just a little bit of the front so I can have something to grab onto when I'm closing my box. Okay? So, we've got that. Now we're ready to put the one of my layers on. This layer is going to go right here on the box, and if you can see, it's 3 3/8 by 4 1/8. And before I do, I'm going to put a little snail on the piece that I punched out. I am going to glue it to the top of my layer, and I'm going to punch that out with my extra large oval punch. And I'm doing that in hopes that it will match up with my box. And it does. So we've got that. So I'm going to glue that down. And it's okay that you can see my measurements, because I'm going to cover that out with my beautiful English Garden designer paper. My English Garden designer paper is 3 1/8 by 4. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue this little piece that I cut off on the top of my English Garden designer paper. And then I'm going to put this in here and punch that out. And hopefully I will have punched that out so it's right in the center. And it is. So I'm going to glue that down. And the measurements again for the layers. The layer of Melon Mambo is 3 3/8 by 4 1/8. And the layer of the English Garden designer paper is 3 1/8 by 4. And I'm just going to lay that right on top. Now, we could put ribbon on here to close it, but I chose to use, like I said, my Num Num set. And I'm using a little Num Num for your Tum Tum and Enjoy. I've already stamped and punched out the little Num Num for your Tum Tum with my extra large oval punch. And now I'm going to use my note tag punch. And if you notice, I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to glue my oval to my note tag punch, like so. And then I'm going to glue that to my box. And I've already stamped the Enjoy right here, and I've cut it out, and I've colored with my Melon Mambo marker, and I'm going to glue that down on here. And then I'm going to use my bling. These are our basic jewels, and I'm going to use my scissors, my paper snips. And you dig down deep with your scissors, at least that's what I do. And I'll put a little bling here because cookies need to have bling, don't they? Cookie boxes. And so I